Welcome back to GRTV and the second part of our games to look for in 2011 special. I'm going to take you through some of the games that will hopefully be out in the second half of the year.
Got a problem, and I believe you might be the man for the job.
So first up, we got a couple of games that have a release date actually, and the first one of those is id Software's Rage. It's coming out this September. Very much anticipated game. The first one to use id Tech 5. Looks just spectacular. It's a Mad Max-esque kind of action racer experience, and I'm just excited to see a new franchise come out of id. First one in I don't know how long, but we're ready for it. So that's going to be very exciting. Next up, we got Insomniac Games Resistance 3. Of course, Resistance, the Chimera, attacking Earth. This time around, we're going to get to see more of that. It seems like Insomniac are focusing a little bit more on the campaign this time around. It's not going to be the 8-player co-op thing that we had in the second game. So hopefully that, using that energy to focus more on the multiplayer and on the campaign is going to make it an even better experience than last time around. And of course, Resistance is one of the core action franchises of PlayStation 3. It's exclusive to that platform, so PlayStation 3 fans really have another big exclusive to look forward to in 2011. Also due out sometime early fall, hopefully, is Forza Motorsport 4. It's going to have some Kinect features, but of course it's also the racing fanatics dream game with a lot of fancy sports cars and all that stuff that we expect from the simulation style driving experience that you get from the Forza series. So Turn 10 are right back at it on Forza, and let's see what they can deliver.
All men dream. This, I did.
November is going to be a huge month for gaming as usual. One of the titles that's due out this November is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. I don't think any PlayStation 3 owner is unaware of the Uncharted series, and Uncharted 2, one of the best games to have hit PlayStation 3 thus far. And expectations for the third game they're just huge. The visuals are spectacular, and there's plenty to look forward to in Uncharted 3.
Perfect. Here we go.
They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return.
Another huge November release, and one that I'm extremely excited about, is the next game in the Elder Scrolls series, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I spent a lot of time in Oblivion, a lot of time as a vampire, and I'm just excited to go back to that world that Bethesda created so long ago, and that they've built the lore, built the world up around, and Skyrim just looks like, a definite get for RPG fans in 2011, and can't wait to get my hands on it sometime soon, I hope.
there's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Gears of War 3 was originally planned to come out this April, but Microsoft decided to push it back a little bit, and that has afforded Epic a little bit more time to polish it and make sure it lives up to everyone's expectation, and those are of course huge. 4-player co-op in the campaign, female characters. Something that has me excited is the addition of Beast Mode, where you actually play as the Locust Horde, as different characters in the Locust Horde, and it's sort of similar to Horde that you know from Gears of War 2, and you sort of survive waves of attacks. But it's just an interesting thing to get to play as the Locust Horde, their different incarnations, and yeah, it's something that will mix up your gaming experience a lot, and I'm very excited about that mode.
$2 million dead in the first day. Another 7 million by the end of the first week. Every defense annihilated. All our forces on the run. Regrouping somewhere.
My game of the year last year was Mass Effect 2, and I'm extremely excited about Mass Effect 3 because, as you may know, Mass Effect 2 ended with a bit of a cliffhanger, and well, if you've seen the teaser trailer, they're gonna roll right after this. You've played Mass Effect 2, you know that shit is going down in the third game. Mass Effect planned as a trilogy. I'm not sure what the status of that is, but looks like the final showdown between Shepard and the Reapers is on. And, well, it also looks like Earth is pretty much done for.
Only one thing is certain. If Shepard doesn't bring help soon, there won't be an Earth left to save.
But who's waiting for us?
Target in sight, Tiger 1.
Our game of the year in 2009, and one of the more surprising AAA experiences of recent years is Batman Arkham Asylum. And I would be lying if I didn't say that most of us are extremely excited about Batman Arkham City. Same developer, Rocksteady, and this time they've been given a lot of time to refocus and do things a little bit differently. They had a very solid game, a brilliant game to build on, and we're doing it bigger and hopefully better this time around. And it's the Dark Crusader. It's Batman. What's not to like?
This is merely one more twist of the knife to test him.
I never expected that Duke Nukem Forever would ever come out, but it's actually due out in 2011 now that Gearbox Software have taken over development. The Duke is back, baby.
Now, time is running out, as few are left to face the enemy. For those that remain, there is but one choice. We must fight to victory or death for the Republic!
Another game that we've been waiting for a very long time is Star Wars: The Old Republic, BioWare's first MMORPG. It's due out sometime in 2011, and it aims to take storytelling in MMORPGs to a new level. And well, we'll see if they succeed in that.
Let's go! Move it up! Flank him!
2011 is also the year when a new Legend of Zelda hits. Skyward Sword is probably the biggest title to be coming out on the Wii this year. The most anticipated one, and you know, it's Zelda, so we know what to expect, and we're very excited about it. Now we've reached the games that, you know, fingers crossed, might make it in 2011. We're not sure. Team Ico have a little bit of a history of delaying their games, and The Last Guardian is no exception. We thought it would come out in 2010, but now it's been aimed for holiday 2011, and of course it's another big PS3 exclusive this year. You know, everyone who's played a Team Ico game knows what to expect. Spectacular atmosphere and very memorable experience, and just enjoy the trailer.
모든 일을 끝엔 하지만 다시 어둠이 세상에 밀려오고.
And finally, this is a message for Blizzard. Please bring out Diablo 3 this year. I'm not really, you know, holding my breath on this one, but I would love to play Diablo 3 in 2011. And not just as a game show or at some hands-on demo event. I want it to come out, finally, be done with it. You know, Diablo 3 2011, please. That's it for our previews of 2011's biggest games, and it looks like a spectacular year. If all these titles come out, I'm gonna be hard pressed to have any form of social life. But thankfully, the gaming industry sometimes finds a way to delay a few games. So probably all of these titles won't be out in 2011, but it's still looking like a stellar year.